Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
Howdy do? How you doing? Are you okay? All okay, yeah. So, we're on again. We're on again. Okay. So before we get started on this integrating the buttons, I just need to, well, tell you what I'll do. I'll show you what we've got so far. Let's do that now. I need to do something else before I carry on with this project. Just switching it on. Alright, let's just knock that around. So, I'll just show you what I've got so far. Let's just start this up. Right, so I've got this one here. These are just thumbnail pictures, so they're not really there. I'll just put this on top of this one, just so I can, if I can line it up so we can't see the background one. It's about as good as I'm going to get. Right, so basically what we've got here so far is I can turn that knob, hold the left button down and move it, and it changes the frequency. It does it on the radio, and I can go to the radio and I can alter the frequency on there. Okay. I can turn down the RF gain or turn it up, whichever you want to call it. I can do something like transmit. Here we go. G7UIV testing only. G7UIV testing only. Okay, so far so good. We can do start a seek. So what it's going to do, it's going to search between two frequencies, and there's a little meter reading there that every time it finds a signal strength over 7 or whatever I set it to, it stores it. So when it's finished, it will then, instead of going through all the frequency, just go through those, and whichever one it is. Here it's doing it now, spending a second on each frequency. A lot of QRM, so it's storing noise as well. So I need to raise the threshold level up a bit. So basically that's what that's doing. Okay, so I've got to, there's a problem with it, because I'm constantly polling the TX cat control, and it can get confused the amount of times I'm polling it. It can actually start the rig transmitting, so I need to slow that down and change the command, so I'm detecting when I do a transmit, obviously. So I'm detecting when I key the mic, G7UIV test only, G7UIV test only. And it knows when the rig has changed state from receive to transmit, so then it knows, and back again, so it knows to swap the meters. Anyway, so that's where we got so far, so I'm going to close that down, that one, because eventually it'll start the radio transmitting. I've got it on 5 watts anyway, so what we're going to do now then is, before I carry on with the programming, and what we're going to do today, see these buttons here and these ones, these are a bit awkward to get to, but the power button and all the rest of it, I'm going to make the mask these areas out so I can click on them, and do something like activate one of these buttons instead of these big buttons. Use these, or something like that. Anyway, before I do that, I want to print myself a new shelf bracket, because the one I've got here I made for this FT-891 is straight and I'm sat below it and I can't see it properly, so I need to tilt it down a bit. So I've already got the bracket made, so I'm just going to make the 2 front parts of it longer so I can tilt it down. Anyway, so let's crack on with that. Here we go. So I'm just going to go over to I know this is not really part of the thumbnail, but anyway, this won't take long because I've already built it once and designed it. So this is going back to the case. I'm just going to extend these 2 legs down a bit. I reckon doesn't need to come down too far, just about there, which will, I want to be able to see the controls and face on and stuff. So it'd be nice if it was adjustable. Maybe you could put different holes in it, so you could, yeah. Anyway, and I've also got to think about an FC-50, which I've gone and bought. So there's no room under here for it because my monitor will be in the way. Well, possibly get it in there, possibly, but when I start tilting it down, it's going to get in the way. So anyway, I've got to decide how far I want to extend these, and do I want to strengthen them up? Probably bulk the sides out a bit when I lower them. Yeah. So I've got to try and guess at my angle. It depends where I'm sitting. I'm going to sort of sit where I am now. So I don't know, maybe 40 mil. It's 42 foot. I'll tell you what, the only way to do this is to undo the side screws and just drop the front down and see where I like it, and guesstimate just guesstimate where they're going to. So I've just got the screws out and I'm just going to drop it down. There you go. Oh, you can't really see the tops, but still can't see the tops much. Oh, it's the leads that are holding it now. Right, that's it staying where it is now. So I don't think I need to strengthen it because it's doing it. And I can work out the size. It's not a lot. Yeah, so I don't need a lot changing. I ought to measure that really. Let's have a look. So from there to there. Oh, it is going to change the position now. Changing the angle will move the bolt hole back. Right, that's okay. We'll have to measure the 2. So we'll look at that. So I'd say 20 mil. It's 20 mil, isn't it? Right, 20 mil. I'm just going to put the screws back in so I can let go of it. Yeah, I'm just going to put them back in there. So we're going off on a bit of a tangent, but never mind. Right, anyway. Just get that last screw in. Alright, that's it. Okay, so let's just crack on with this. So what I need to do is measure the hole centers. Now I might want a straight one now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that Copy, paste in place, and then I need to give it create a new layer, call it shelf mount upper, was it bracket? Maybe it was just bracket. Shelf mount bracket angled. That's it, angled. Alright, so I'm going to call that one shelf. Actually, is it? Yeah, still got it. Shelf mount bracket angles. Where are you? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so if I hide the shelf mount bracket angled. No, I don't think that was the one. Mount bracket. I don't know which one we got. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so I'll come on to this one. This won't take long, I promise you. Oh, I need to see if it's... Oh, I need to make it unique. Yeah. So, what I've got to first do is measure between the hole centres. Because I'm going to have to compensate for the fact that I've angled it. 90mm. Okay, so it's 90mm. Bang on 90mm. So what I need to do is just grab these two and drop it down 20mm. And this one, grab that and drop it down 20mm. Now I need to check the hole centres. They're no longer going to be 90mm. So this whole centre from there to there needs to be 90mm. It's 92.195, so I need to 2.195. I need to move these back a bit. Only the legs. So if I grab this one here, is that all of it yet? I'm just going to pull that back. No, that's not going to work. Hang on, I need to... Let's go at it from the other way. I need to stop grabbing hold of that. And I need to move it that way. 2.195. And... Why is that all suddenly gone? Where's that gone? Hang on, let's just have an undo move. Oh, I haven't got a hole there. That's weird, isn't it? So redo move. And just grab hold of this other one. We don't want that. And I need to move it over 2.195. Why is that like that, I wonder? That's weird. So what I need to do is grab that off there, cut that off, paste it in place, cut it and paste it in place. What the hell? No, don't paste that in place. Undo paste. Which one am I on? That's the original one. Right, so I need to hide that one. Hang on. upper bracket, that must be it. So I'll get this one back. Is that the one? Yeah. So I just need to... What have I done here? No, that's the normal one. That's no good. Alright, which one's that? Shelf mount lower. Okay, so I've got no clue what's happening now. Oh, I'm upside down, that's why. So there is the shelf mount lower. Shelf mount bracket angle, that's the one. God, I wrote a right mess, wasn't it? So, there it is. So I've actually done... Why have I ended up with a mess here? Shit, hang on, let me just undo some stuff. Undo open, undo layers, undo close. Undo open, undo layers, undo close, undo open. Undo cut. Undo paste. Undo close, undo cut. Undo erase. Undo move. Redo move. Right. Undo move. Redo move. Right, so almost there. It's just this one here that's not quite right. So I need to... I could do with not seeing everything at once. Let's turn off some stuff. Let's get rid of the some of the stuff. Livery. Upper and lower shelf bracket. Where's that? That one and that one. Right, okay. Now we've got a lower spaces, no, side mount, no. Angle bracket, that's the one we want. Upper and lower. Actually, I don't know which one we're getting rid of. Shit, it's all gone a bit wrong. Hang on, let's hide the one of those. Oh dear, it's the trouble, you got to get the right one to start with. Take the knobs off. So we've got the angled one. No, that's not the angled one. That's the angled one, and that's the normal one. So I've got them detailed wrong. So that's the upper bracket. So that needs to be called upper bracket. Mount upper. Yeah, so bring back the upper. Now the angled one. Hide that one. Oh, hang on. Bring that one back. So grab hold of this one and call that angled bracket. That's the angled one. Turn off the angled. Yeah. Sorry, where's the angled? There it is. Turn on the angle, turn off the upper. There, we're working on the right one now. Crikey. Right, so okay, so I need to just there's a bit of an anomaly. It was okay on the print because it was just too thin to work with. So I need to delete that, cut that off there, paste it in place, cut it, go into it and paste it in place. Is that actually... No, it hasn't. That's the trouble. Why? Oh, maybe I didn't undo paste. I need to come out, paste in place, cut it, paste it in place. Now I can push it through to the other side. There we go. So that's it. That's what we want. So yeah, I can print that off now. Now I should be able to measure between, I want to measure between the middle of this in the middle of this, and it should be 90 mil. 90.54. Right. Why is it not 90 mil? 90.054. Well, that's not good, is it? I need it to be 90.054. So that needs to be 0.54 less. Oh, I know why. I know why. So what I've got to do is draw a marker from this one over to this one, come to there, but then only go 90 mil. Right, so that's where the hole needs to be. So how the hell am I going to grab that? I'll try it. So I've got to grab that. There's hardly anything in it. So if I grab that, let's make sure I've got it all. This was only supposed to take a little time. Yeah, so I just got to somehow move the whole thing. See how it was? I need to get the actual middle. And I'm gonna go just in the one direction. Yeah, and it just to there. See how it moved a tiny bit? That's it. Right, so now I should be able to measure. If I grab hold of that, from there to there should be bang on 90 mil, yes. Now I've got to do the same to the other side. So right down to here, in line with the centre of this, like that, but only 90 mil. Then I've got to grab, see, everything's got to be complicated, isn't it? Have you noticed? Nothing's going to be simple. Right, so I go into this to make sure I got nothing extra. No, I haven't. Bloody hell, it's not as easy as it sounds, is it? Right, now I've got to move this, find the centre. Oh, I've gone too far. Hang on. Find the centre and move it along the... No, that's not it. Yeah. So it's got to just snap it to there. So if I undo move, yeah, redo move, that's it, it's in the right place. So come out, take away the, measure it, just try and measure the middle of that to the middle of this. 90 mil, yeah, I can print that out now. Right, so that's just a slightly angled, quick release angle bracket, and these are quite strong enough, so I could put some extra stuff on the side. We seem to have something going on over here now. Ah, we've wrecked one. Which was the one I've just moved? Oh, that was the first one I've just moved. Damn it. Right. What have I moved? I must have moved something. Have I moved anything? Or I just included that? Shit. Right, so I'm gonna have to do some undoing. Right, that's where I got to. Right, so yeah, I want to undo that. So I'll do it from this side. Probably best if I do it from this side. So get rid of that line. Come into it from this side. So we want the this angle's no good. Right. So from there, in line with this middle of this one. Yeah. But only 90 mil. Okay. So that's so far so good. Then I've got to grab this, not that. Move it. I forget what the size was. Oh shit, was it 2.154? Right, it's not working out, is it? So I'll measure from there to the actual middle. Because I've drawn a line now, it's wanting to snap to it. So I've got to start again. Brave bro, have you sold any more switches? I potentially have. It's ending tomorrow. Where is it? Tomorrow about 6:30. One of them's ending, and it's got up to a fair amount. Few bids on it. I haven't looked at it much. Yeah, so how you doing, mate? Anyone to say hi? Hello. So let's just say hello to Andy. I've still got quite a few left. Yeah, have I sold any? Sold one. Did I sell one? I posted 2. I can't remember now. Yeah, they're all right. I've been using mine. I had no trouble with it. So I don't know. Maybe I was just being too cautious. I put it on for what's it called? Open yet never used instead of for parts not working. So potentially they could send it back. That's the problem. So I was looking to shift a few more to make it worthwhile to buy another lot. You know, I'm only doing it at cost, but they're selling for less than cost, so I lose money. So probably, you know, if I can't shift them quick enough, I'm not going to bother because it's not worth it. Won't be worth the trouble, will it? Not unless people that latch on and they ask me to make them one, you know what I mean? Because otherwise I'm using mine, I don't know. Like I say, I don't do a lot of transmitting, but I put it down as a main, what was it called? I said primary design as a receive antenna switch. So yeah, I mean, in reality I've only got 2 plugged in, and I've got them into port 4 and 3. And I'm just switching from one to the other, but yeah. So, I mean, I've had a 3-way one, and I've never really ran out. But I don't know. It's maybe you could just run random wires in different directions. I've bought an FC50 to go with this 891. I bought one. It's only a used one, but I bought one. Pretty cheap, I thought, so I thought snap it up. It's cheaper compared to the rest, so I thought it's in the box and everything, so I thought, yeah, let's have it. So I'll be able to. Someone asked me if I could design a bracket or a cage to match it, so I know there's stuff available anyway, other people have done. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I like the switches, they're pretty good. I don't want to sell I want to keep 2 or 3 here at least. I need 1 in here, 1 outside at the antenna, and then a spare one. So I'm not that fussed if I sell. It's not like I'm selling them to make a profit. I was just selling them to get me money back for the bits that are, the connectors. It's the connectors that cost. Plastic costs a little bit, not a lot. So yeah, it's one of them really. I mean, money's tight at the minute with a lot of people in it. Anyway, when did I get to? Oh, I'm trying to measure this one. This is the bit I don't like about SketchUp. When you're trying to get to the middle, if the middle happens to be near a line, it snaps to the line. So that's the centre of that, and I need to find out how far out I am. So I'm 0.054 out. So I've got to move that. Oh no! If I type 90 mil, that's 90 mil, and then I've got to snap, grab hold of that there, and somehow snap this to the. I wanted to get this printed, so just started printing. Takes 3 hours or 2 hours, so I could print that out while I'm. I know what happened. So I've got to what I've got to do. I've got to make sure it only tracks in that direction and doesn't go down. So that should be that. Let me check down. It's done it again. Look, it's done it again. You little bugger, eh? Right, okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do then. I won't do it that way. What I'll do is I'll just grab the hole and move the hole on its own. That's it, it's moved. Right, I'll do that. At least it'll be lined up and you'll never see it. Right, so I've got to do the same with this side. So same with this. Measure from there, because I've got them on different angles now, to there, but only 90 mil. I'm typing in 90 mil. Then I've got to grab the hole, both of these holes, find the center, then just move it there. That's it. I'm done. Right, I can start that printing now. And it shouldn't have affected. No, it's not. This is that slide. This is great. This slide mount is. I don't know if you've seen this, Andy. It's really good. I put these little springy things here to catch the pin, and it works so great. Honestly, it works great. So I can quickly take this rig off the shelf. Quickly take it off the shelf, and all you got to do is have another one of the other bits at the top and screw that. Anyway, I'm going to export this now. Export that. I'm going to call this right, shelf mount bracket. I don't know if that's the one. Modular shelf mount bracket. And shelf mount angled bracket. I don't know if I'm spelling it angled right. Angle bracket. Right, okay, so I can come out of there now. Okay, so put the rig in it. So actually the rig has got to be articulated down now if I do that. The only thing I didn't move was this cutout, but we only moved it. Oh no, we did move it all together, and I've only moved this a very tiny amount, so it's still that screw should still sit in there. The case cover screw should be okay. Right. Anyway, let's put it all back together. Put it all back together. Not the shelf. Yeah, that's the upper bit. Right, so we're all back together, sort of. Apart from the fixings. No ear fixings. There they are. They're not there. Why are there no ear fixings? There's no ear fixings. Oh, there they are. Oh, they are there. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, let's put that to one side. And if you wonder what this is, I'm going to save that. Let's just minimise that out there, and I'll show you the real one. If you haven't seen it, anyone? There's the real one. I did print this out as well. It's nice. I printed that out. And you just take that cover off, and you got yourself. But I didn't want it here under the shelf, taking all my space up. This is for going portable photo. So I'd have to transfer that into here, so and then take it away and then put it back into there after. And I've also got one of the earlier models. Right, there's one of the earlier models that's slightly different. What's different about it? Let's have a look. So if anyone wants one of these, that's slightly different. Look, a little bit smaller. That's all. On the new one, I made them the ears a bit wider. It's still a good protection there. If you've got an 891, email me or text me or something, whatever, and I'll send it you. Right, let's put that away because that's a different project. Different project than what we're supposed to be doing. Right. Oh God, help! Hang on. Right. Let's just get this on the go. So a new. So it's an angled shelf bracket. There we go. And I liked it printed in red. It was okay. Oh, you can't see it. Let me bring it over here. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing. So I've just created another one of these. I'm going to import. That will fit my FT-100, will it? Same 90mm between the centres, yeah? Yeah, you want it, you can have it, mate, if you want it. If you think it'll fit, I've no idea. You got an FT-100, yeah? Someone was selling one of those recently on eBay. FT-100, I'm sure I've seen one. Yeah. If you want, let me know, and I'll disassemble it. Just pushes together, and you can flat pack it. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll get that over to you. I'll dismantle it. Yeah. Let's find it. Where's it gone? What have I got here? Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if it'll flat pack. Should do, shouldn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, this one's hasn't got the quick. It hasn't got the slide ones. It's only got these ones. You have to screw it. You can screw it up or screw it down, or not screw it and just stand it up. Well, obviously, this is an earlier model, so it's not the best model, but it'll protect it if you want to go POTA. It's got a dust cover. I don't know whether the dust cover would fit it. Yeah. So you just pull the sides off. Yeah, just pull the sides off and pack it. Yeah. Yeah, if you need, I'll pay the postage. Don't know, we'll see. See what it comes to. I don't know how much weight's in it. It's quite light. I should be able to get that in a postage for about under £3. I should have thought. Anyway, right, let's put that away for now. I'll send you that. Right, let's just get this on the go because I need to get on with the programming as well. So what we need now is import. Let's import this new one. No, that's not it. What did I do with it? Oh, hang on, it's in there. Angled one, there we go, angled bracket. Oh, it thinks it's right, so that's it. So I'm going to have to position it upside down like that. How did I do the last one? The last one came out alright. Oh, that's the same shape. Yeah, it's the same thing, so we'll do the same again. Right, we want it in red, so this is number 13. So we'll go down here. The last one was 4 to 12. 12? It's 55%. Hang on, let's just have a look. Was that? Oh, yeah, it is. It's 12. That's it. So I want to make sure the strength, everything is the same. Right, so let's make it the same. So 3 wall loops and 55% fill. And we don't want black, we want red. Oh, I could do it in black, but does it matter if it's in black? I like it in red, I do. Yeah, I like it in red. Right, maybe in the car you'd have it black, so I don't know. Anyway, that's okay. Do we need support? Still got support in or outer brim. Do I need it? I'm not sure if I needed that actually. That's how I printed it last time though, didn't it? Okay. Let's try it. Let's slice it up. Gotta get this printing. Oh yeah, because I remember pulling this brim off. The brim just prints a few 5 loops, and it's dead thin. You can pull it off, and it just helps it adhere better. Right, let's just have a look. Make sure there's nothing. That looks okay. Right, I'll print that out. It's going to take 2 hours 43. £1.63. Oh well. £1.63. I'll put the time lapse on. I wonder why it's showing it in grey. It's weird, isn't it? Right. If you need it, oh yeah, that's the last one. Successfully sent. Okay, let's get this. Oh, it doesn't know. Doesn't know I've got a red for some reason. It is there. I wonder why that is. That's weird. That might go wrong. That might not print. Let's see if it selects it. If you can't find it. Sometimes it does that when you start up, it doesn't find the reel, even though they've got RFID tags built in. So it's just supposed to know which one it is. I haven't switched my printer on for a while. Maybe I need to do a resync. I could probably tell it what it is. ABS. And the colour is red. I could just tell it, I suppose. So it's got some red filament in it. What's it doing? Waiting for the heat bed. Let's just keep an eye on it. If it starts printing it in the wrong colour, then we'll stop it. Right, let that carry on. So I've got to do some programming now. Got to do some programming. So what I'm going to do is, somebody tomorrow night is going to, someone tomorrow night will win that switch. So I've got to post it. So I'll post yours when I'll package it and post it with that one at the same time. I'll send that cage over to you at the same time. I'll take it to the post office all in one go. No problem. Right. It's getting dusty in here. I need to clean this out a bit. Right. So let that carry on. Right, here we go then. So what we're doing today, integrating the buttons. So these, I want to get these buttons so I can click to do things and get rid of these ugly buttons. What I don't want a menu system. I don't want it to look like a window, a Windows window. I want it to look, yeah, no worries. So I want this to look like the radio, but as much as possible. And for the buttons to be able to be clicked. So there's a button we can click in. We should be able to turn that one as well, and that one, and the outer. Can you turn the outer? Yeah, you can. So I've got to get all that functional. Yeah, we can do AF gain and the RF gain. We can click and adjust something maybe. But we need some of these buttons to initiate this thing. Right. Okay. Now I've finished with this one. I'm going to close that one down because I've got to watch my computer trying to stream, print, design, run programs, poll serial ports, and all sorts of stuff. Got to try and keep an eye on it all. My eyes. I've had my eyes dilated today. About 4 o'clock. So it takes, so it's 6 hours. So they're still looking a bit weird. So normally I'd sit in the dark and do nothing for a few hours, but I can't do that. Right. So let's get. What are we actually doing today? Right. Let me just quick check that. What's it doing? AMS failed to pull back the filament. Due to stuck spool or the end of the filament being stuck in the path. Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop that and let me go and check something. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, back in 2 seconds. Right, let's give it another go. I'm not sure if this is... It won't seem to take it, so I'm going to have to do a resync. Where's the sync? Here it is. So what happens if you don't use your printer for a while? Right, so it's... Synchronise the... Okay. That's the wrong colour, I think. It's not that colour. Right, hang on. How do I... Let's get rid of... How can I do auto? Force it to do an auto detect. That's not in number 2 either. It's in number 4. Always seems to go wrong, doesn't it? It's probably because I switch them off. I bet people just leave them on all the time. So you got your colours over here. Yeah, that's too bright. No, it's in the right position there, look. Just happens to be number 2 in the list. Okay, let's have a look at the list again. Now I think it'll be alright. Alright, let's try and print it again. Get this out of the way. I just want to get it printing so I can go on with the rest of it. Slice is okay, so let's print it. Send. It could have broke off. A piece of it could have broke off in the Teflon. Is it Teflon? Something tube. So I've got to might have to go and yeah, I'm sure it's darker than that. It seems to know the name of it though. Yeah, no, hang on. No, K. I think it's all the same. PLA. I don't know. Right, let's have a look. I don't know. It's an awkward one, this one. Yeah, the Bamboo Lab printers, they're great and they're trouble-free compared to other printers. Well, traditional printers, there's lots of new stuff coming out now. But every now and again it loses its sync. Gets a bit confused, but I suppose it's going to... I've got AMS Pro 2 AMS on it. So that'll be finished at 20 past 10. 2 hours 50 minutes. I could speed it up. Not that fussed. So what's it doing now? Waiting for the eat bed. Let's see if it moans again. Anyway, let's crack on over here. So I'm all wired up. Now what I've got to do is disable something. Yeah, apparently when I'm doing anything to do with TX, it can get confused and start transmitting your radio all on its own. So don't do a TX, it says. ChatGPT says do not do a TX. See that TX there, event, because if you don't put a parameter after it, it gives you the status of it. But because it's constantly being polled very fast, too fast probably, it can lose the packet and put data after it and start the radio transmitting, and it won't undo a transmit. So actually end up turning the radio off. So I'm gonna have to try and do it a different way, off the signal strength, or it did say do it off the power meter, but I'm not sure if I need to see if I get a reading back on the power meter. Let's try that now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transmit. I'm going to transmit without saying anything and see if there's any power meter. Right, let's just do that. Here we go. Ready? G7UIV is the frequency in use. I need to do a test. G7UIV, testing only. Right, so I'm just going to key it. there is a slight bit of power if you look at it. It's like a 1, isn't it? So what I need to do is see if I can use that. So what I need to do is read the power meter reading without transmitting. So hang on, here it is. So your power meter's here. I need to get it to do that. So that'll update the meter. That's the receive one. So what I need to do is the bit that sends it. I need to force it to send that particular one out. Where is it? Here it is. Right, a serial loop. So I'm forcing it to do a frequency, and it only does this transmit state. If it's TX is on, then it does these. So what I need to do is S meter. Hang on. So that's the S meter one. Right, S meter PO. I can't remember what that does now. That's just the meter, isn't it? I only wrote this yesterday. Oh, send cat. Yeah, so that is doing the cat for the meter. Yeah, so I need to just send that command. I need to do that and read. I need to read the command. So I'm going to put this one up here, temporary. It needs to have an await task delay as well. That's a temporary one. So I'll put an extra space so I know it's just on a temporary one. And then when I want to read the signal strength that's coming back, because I'm asking for the meter reading, if I go down the list, oh, let me have a quick look what's going on here. Ah, it's no good. Right, pull back the filament. This could be due to a stuck spool or the end of the filament. Yeah, we're not going to get that printing today, are we? Never mind. Finish. Yeah. What about if I print in black? I tell you what, let's print it in black. Let's print it in black because the black's working. Oh, unless there's something stuck, piece of the red stuck in the tube, then the black won't work. But I'll know if I try and use the black. Right, let's change this to black. Black ABS. It's not changing. Why not? Oh, we'll want to do that. Bloody hell. Right, so we've got here, same thing, print. The printer is busy with another job. I'll cancel the job then. Right, device, finish, stop, abort that job. I've got to fix. What happened once is a little piece broke off in the print part. You have to pull it out to free it up. So anyway, let's get this printing so I can crack on with this job I'm doing. You know, it's just slowly coming back now. Yeah, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's about 4 hours, 40. Yeah, it's about right. It's up to 6 hours it could be. Right, if this comes back again now, it'll be there's a piece inside, piece of red stuck in it. I need to go and move the AMS off, take the glass off, and pull out the tube, PTFE tube, whatever it is, and then free it up and put the tube back on. It's no big deal, but so it looks like I'm having a black ABS one instead of a red one. Don't matter. let's let that carry on. Right, so I'm coming down to the bit where it does the, that's the old one, receives the packet or the data back from the radio. Here it is. That's it. Handle the cat. So on the S meter, it'll pick up a power meter. I just need to read the settings out. So if I update the meter, let's go to that one. Update, so it'll do any meter, this one. Oh, the width angle, cat value. Right, probably not what I need that. So if I go down to here, update the PO meter with the meter reading. I just need to know what the meter reading is, so console write right, so power output equals console write line, and then the meter reading. Yeah, meter reading. If it's 0 when I'm not reading it and it goes to a 1, that's all I need to know. But if it's stuck on 1 all the while, it's no use to us. So what in order to find this amongst all the other junk, I'm going to put some stars there like that. Right, let's run it up. Oh, it's come up again, look. Right, okay, I'm going to have to sort that, but not now. I'll leave it. I don't need it. I'm not that desperate for the bracket. So we'll leave that. Stop that and just forget about that for a bit. I'll have to go and have a look at it later on. Right, so we've got this running now. So down here, see it says there PO0. If I stop it, PO, there it is, PO equals 0. So what I need now is to transmit and see if it changes to 1 or something else without talking. Right, here we go then. I'll just key up. Hang on. G7UIV just testing. G7UIV just testing. Right, I'm going to key it now with no talking. Right, now I've got to go and stop it quick and go and find the PO. So there, that's set 0, but that's probably where I let go of it. There's another one. There's another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Are they all the same? So it's giving me back a 0 by the looks of it. Yeah, it's just giving me a 0. But it's just doing it loads of times a second, so it is a 0. Right, let's see. Oh, mind you, I spoke, so it can't be a 0 when I spoke, surely. I saw the power meter go up. Hang on. Right, I'll do it again. Right, let's do it again. I'll speak and then I'll... So, here we go. Test, 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 test. Right. So I've stopped it. Let's go back a bit. So there should be one here with a value on it. doing a lot at a time. Shoots up. There's loads of text coming out of it all at once. Well, the meter moved, so it's got to be a value here that's... There's got to be one here that's got a reading on it. Ah, P09, there it is. So we've got a 9. Let's just go back a little bit more. P01. Okay, so we've got a 1. Got a 1 again. And a 1. And a 1. So we've got a few 1s because it samples it so many times a second. So a second we get about quite a few 1s out of it. So let's see if it goes back to 0. That's a 1. 1. Oh, there's a lot of 1s. What we want is back to 0. Unless it's going to stay on the 0. There's a 0. The one before that was a 0. PO0. PO1. Okay, so it looks like it's given us a 1. So I'll start it up. I'll do a quick test. Right, here we go. That's it. Stop it quick. So let's have a look. So we're back to 0. There should be a 1. Or do you need to talk first before you get anything? Maybe you got to talk to break it before it'll output. I don't know. It's looking like that, isn't it? So you could be transmitting but not talking. But if the power is 0, then does it matter? But I need to change the rig state. It says use the power, but it's not as reliable. Oh, there's power 1. There it is. Yeah, so, and there should be another one. Yeah, so that's okay. Right, I can do it from power 0. Power output 0 means you're receiving. 1 means you're transmitting, even though you're not speaking. Okay, that'll do. Let's get rid of that out of there. So I'm going to use that to determine. So get rid of the TX for now. It's this update transceiver state. Yeah, so transceiver state. So the state. So we're out digit. Oh yeah. So I just need to put this bit. That was giving me the state of the transceiver, but now I'm going to have to change this a bit. So let's copy that out of there. We need to come down to the power output. We're going to do it off that. So as soon as it sees a power output greater than 0, it's going to change the state, and if it comes back to 0, yeah, because I'm asking for power on her. Yeah. Right, because we're always getting the power out instead. This will allow it to tell whether the transceiver's transmitting or whether it's in receive without force. If it loses a packet or whatever, it won't. We're not giving it a TX command, so it should never transmit. So we'll give it this one. So once we've updated the meter, we need to check the state. So we'll do an if meter reading is S meter. What's he doing there? Yeah. If the meter reading is greater than 0, then update the state, else update the state the other way. Tranceiver state. So get the structs. We've got the transceiver states here. 0 is off. Anything other than 0 is on. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and the transceiver states dot. It doesn't actually. Oh yeah, it does. So if it's greater than 0, then it's on. TX is on. On. And then this one will be transceiver states off. RX. TX is off. Right, so if it's greater than 0, it's on. If it's 0, it's off, or anything else. Right, that should do it. So all I've got to do is poll that instead. Still got the TX here, but we'll never be issuing it with the TX, so it should never give us back a TX. So leave that there. So I'll go back up here. We've got to make sure so we've got our serial loop. We're going to give frequency. We're going to chuck out the S meter, so it gives us back the S meter reading for power, which means if we're transmitting, yeah, we still need the power reading, but we don't need it twice. So that's there again. So if we so we don't need it twice, so we can either get rid of it, tell you what we'll do, a little bit of a juggle. So we'll do if transceiver TARC state is something like that. If it's off, yeah, else do. Hang on. Yeah. Well, that's checking it every time, isn't it? This is only checking it once every. That'll be all right. So we'll only do this if we'll only do that if it's off. If it's transmitting, it'll pick it up. Pick it up down this list, but otherwise check it every time. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, we've got to stop it doing the. Yeah, we've got to stop it doing this one. Requesting the transmit state. So peak the definition. Yeah, sending a cat command of TX. We don't ever want to do that really, unless we want it to transmit. So we'll just leave that off, which means. Or can we just hang on? yeah, we could just put that in there and do it once, which will be a little bit of a delay before it changes state. Does it matter? Don't know. So we could put that. I could put that in there instead. I'll try it in there first. Put it in there first. Just get it to do it, yeah. Once every, instead of every time, once every set out of 7. Okay. Right. So we haven't changed much. Let's just give it a try. Alright, so we've got that. So let's see if it can change the transition. I'll key it up. Yeah, it actually works. So it's not looking at the transmit state, and it's doing it off the power level. And I'm staying quiet. I'm staying very quiet. Yeah. G7UIV test only. G7UIV test only. Is the frequency in use, please? G7UIV test only. That'll do me. So that should not now go into transmit. Because every now and again, because the packet, we're pushing the packets very fast. The data rate is quite fast, and it did come up and transmit 2 or 3 times after a while of idleness. So just keep an eye on it. Anyway, let's try this one again. Scan the frequency. So we need to set up the buttons next. Right, I'll have a drink of this. So it's pretty dead. It's found 24. So this yeah, this is 24 entries in the list of signal strength that was over whatever I set it to, 7 or 8. So we need to be able to set the signal strength threshold. And we need to see which one it's playing back, say 1 of 24, 2 of 24. So we need to modify that. Then also we need to, we said we were doing the buttons today, so let's just leave that for next time, and let's make the buttons app, because the thumbnail says integrating the buttons, so we need to integrate the buttons. Let's integrate the buttons then. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Right. Yeah, so I've got to map these buttons so I can get rid of these. How are we going to do that? So we need to map an area over a button. I think we need to do a canvas down thing. Let's get ChatGPT on the go. See if it wants to talk to me today, or if it wants some money. Let's just shut that down a minute. Right. So what we want now is what was I trying to do? Oh yeah. C#, Windows presentation, there's canvas. I want to detect where the mouse is within the canvas, and when mouse down, i.e. click execute whatever event function. So I got an idea how to do it, but let's see how it wants us to do it. Mouse move canvas. So you can do a mouse move, yeah, on just the canvas. Set as a background, even transparent. Set a background, even transparent, or canvas won't receive mouse. Okay, so we'll set it transparent. Mouse move. There's the function. E position, my canvas, double X. Mouse at whatever. Now mouse click, mouse down. Right, so it's just want a mouse down. So mouse down. Call your custom function on canvas clicked X Y. Right, it needs to be within a box. On canvas clicked. Ellipse. Draw a small circle where clicked. Okay. That might be handy. Right. Okay. Set left, set top. Oh, so it's drawing a circle. We don't really want. Yeah. So mouse down. On canvas clicked. Right. Okay. That's fair enough. So we'll do that then. So we want a mouse move. Why do we need the mouse move? Get the mouse position. Position equals my canvas. Okay, we need to know whether it's yeah, that's if you want to coordinates. We just want the mouse down then, really. Mouse down. Mouse down for now. Let's go and do it. We'll go over to the main window. Find the canvas in question. Let's bring that up to 100%. So there's the canvas, the rig canvas. So we just need to do a... Oh, we've got a mouse down already. Mouse down and mouse up. Go to definition. Oh, it's doing the drag. Okay. Enable, left button, mouse pressed, this drag move. If enable drag and left mouse button. Right, so we're doing a drag on it. You didn't know that. Will this work when we are using drag? Yes, but not by itself. You need to track this drag state manually. Drag, start drag, continue drag while button is held, end drag. Bool is dragging, we've got that. So mouse down is dragging equals true. Capture the mouse. Mouse move. While not is dragging return, on dragging, mouse up. Is dragging equals false. Right, okay. Can I do mouse click instead? I don't think you can. No, mouse click. Depends on what you mean click. Mouse click. Yeah, let's do a mouse click. Selecting a point, triggering an action on a location. But for dragging, single click is not enough. Yeah, I don't want to drag it. I want to drag when held down and run a function when clicked. Mouse down, won't tell you. Oh, let's just do a mouse click. Let's do a mouse click. It's going off on a daydream again. Right, so let's just put in a mouse click. Mouse up. So rig. Oh, mouse. Enter leave. Mouse move. Mouse up wheel. Oh, there isn't a mouse click. What's he talking about? Is mouse captured? Got mouse. Mouse down, enter, mouse, left mouse button down. Mouse move, left mouse button up, mouse wheel. There wasn't a mouse click, what's he talking about? No mouse click. Got it. When you mouse is held and move. No, you don't understand what I'm talking about. There is no mouse click event on canvas. Yeah, common point of confusion. Mouse left mouse button down. A click is simply mouse down, mouse up. Don't tell me that, just tell me how to implement it. Mouse up. But this alone will also fire after a drag. Proper click versus drag handling. Well, I only wanted to drag it from the top anyway. Tell me the simple way to achieve drag and have a mouse click. So mouse down, mouse move and mouse up. Right, mouse down, start, get a position, is dragging equals false. Canvas, capture mouse, move. So we've got what? Mouse move, right, okay. So mouse move, if E left button not equal to mouse button state pressed, return. Right. Is drag if not is dragging. What the hell is all this? Is dragging equals true. If is dragging up. Is dragging. Oh my god, this is crazy. Press, remember the start, move, if moved a bit, drag. Okay. Okay. Release if dragged. If dragged, drag end. If not, click. Okay. That might work. Well, it should do. Right. It's a bit long-winded, but what can you do? Alright, let's put this in here. In the end of it, so we've got to be careful. Alright, let's put it here. So we've got a temporary turn this off. Right, and we've got to rename the mouse down. It's already been defined, has it? Okay, so I'll just get rid of that a minute. And we want a mouse up, mouse down, mouse up, and we want to move, which we haven't got to move, so a rig mouse move. Right, so my canvas, right, my canvas, lots of my canvases. What's it doing all this fancy stuff? Right, okay, is that it? Yeah. So we need to add the mouse move event to it. Mouse move equals rig canvas mouse move. Okay, let's build it and see what happens. Yeah, I need to be able to click instead of drag so we can do the buttons. So it was successfully building it. Let's just see. So can we drag? No, we're no longer drag. Oh, we're dragging, but it's not dragging. Right, so we're no longer dragging. Okay. So what is different between the old one? Mouse down, this drag move. Oh. If enable drag and mouse left button, mouse pressed, right drag move. Enable drag equals false. Oh, it's capturing the mouse. Attempts to force capture the mouse to this element. True if the mouse is circularly captured. Oh, it is dragging. So it came up with dragging. Yeah, it said it was dragging and mouse up. If it is dragging, drag in, then click, else click. Release mouse capture. Right. So drag, not dragging. Right, drag is not a built-in event on a canvas. There's no automatic dragging but you can. Oh, no automatic dragging. I got it working. It was dragging for me. Hang on, let me show it what I was doing. Right, so hang on. That code is the issue. That's the issue. Why this doesn't do... No, that I'm not even using that at the minute, and it did work. What you should do instead, remove, simple fix, remove, drag, remove, complete, and use normal mouse events. Oh, it wants to... Right, hang on. So we got the... Hang on. So we got canvas, 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 my canvas. It's not working, is it? It's just not working. Is dragon equals false? Right, so if I take that off there, find all references. No, we've got another dragging, E handled. Oh, we've got a different kind of dragging. Probably static bool is dragging. False. I don't know. I don't think it's working. ELF didn't seem to work. Oh, it thinks I've got a window. I haven't got a window. It's a canvas. Right. Oh, no, he did say you've got to make the background transparent. That's it. So a background is an image brush. Right, okay. My canvas background is an image brush. That's fine. Image does not prevent mouse events. But there is one subtle thing you can trip you up. Image source. This will receive mouse events correctly. Okay, so it should have got it okay. Mouse left button down. Right, have I used the wrong mouse events? It's mouse left button down, mouse left button up. That's my problem. I'm using the wrong event. Right, so we've got mouse down. Oh, we need mouse down. Mouse up. Yeah, so we could leave that as it is. I don't know. I'll tell you what, let's take these out a minute. How do you take them out? So, mouse left button down equals new, so it's rig canvas mouse left button down, and then we want mouse left button up equals rig canvas mouse, what's it doing? Mouse left button up. Okay, why have we got that? Don't need that. So we need to go to the definition. That's the same stuff anyway, so we'll just change that. It's the same event that's been returned. So go to that one. So mouse move, rig canvas mouse down. So that needs to be rig mouse left button down. We've got mouse move and mouse left button up. Alright, let's try that then. Mouse move, yeah. Okay, let's give it a go. No, it's not working. That, oh, what's that doing? I'm not even clicking down. Oh, I must have. That's weird. That's totally weird. Strange, so that's working. It won't work at first. It won't drag. Okay, so let's do a combination of the two then. So we're going to do left button down, mouse button up, mouse move, and then we're going to do mouse down. So rig canvas mouse down, mouse down. And we're going to go mouse up. So rig canvas mouse up. So we've got them all there. So what we're going to do is enable these two now. Back again. Take the dragging bit out of the. We know that worked. So we don't need to worry about dragging here. So left mouse button down. So it's only the mouse button up we're doing. Yeah, so capture the mouse. Let's just stop that doing that. Right, so forget about that one. Mouse move. Do we need a mouse move? We don't need it, do we? So we don't need the mouse move. Let's get rid of mouse move. Left mouse button up. We still need that. Yeah. So we can do it here. Dragging. We don't need that. So let's get rid of, hang on. Let's get rid of some of this a minute. Temporary. Oops, going crazy. So we don't need that, so release. Oh, right link clicked. We do need that, actually. We do need that. So print that to say we've clicked it. Right. I don't know, let's just give it a go. Errors. Does not contain a for mouse move. We need the mouse move. We definitely need mouse move. Mouse up, mouse down. Shit, I can't remember what they were now. I never changed them, did I? No, they're okay. So we don't need mouse move. Maybe we don't need mouse move. It's getting a bit out of control. Right, so I can't move it now. No, I can't even do. Oh, I can do that. I can't drag. Right. Tell you what, let's just do some undoing. Undo, Control Z. So Control Z. Let's get this back to a state we had before, where it was working. Alright, is that mouse down, mouse up? Mouse down, mouse. Hang on. Undo. Control Z. Not the end of it. Yeah, so we're back to that. So save that and let's put this back. Put this back as it was. Right, that's back to as it was. Right. Let's just give that a go. See if we're back to as it was. So yeah, we can move it around and we can do that. Yeah, we can move it around. Right, okay. So now we need to do left mouse button down. See if we can do that. So rig. Oops. Mouse. Oh god, it's all gone wrong. Mouse, left mouse button. I'll do it off the mouse button up. Left mouse button up equals rig. Canvas. Mouse, left button up. Do it off the up one. So we'll go to definition, create a new one, we'll cut it from there, put it up where the mouse stuff is. Where is it? There it is. Right, so I'll just put it down here. Right, so we're going to do click console. Oops. Right. Look, I can't spell. Right line. Clicked. That'll do. See what happens. Maybe that's all we need. Right, or is it going to click every time? I need to check the coordinates to make sure it's in a box. So, or I could just put another canvas and position it and then click on it like I did with that one. Yeah, why didn't I just do that? Might have to do that. So we can drag it, we can alter it. Now, what about if I click it? Oh, it's not clicking, is it? Not firing the event. Right, so it's not firing a left mouse button up. Left mouse button up. It's not doing it because I think the mouse down is capturing it. This drag move, so it's ignoring it. Yeah, okay. Right, well, so what we'll do then? What we'll do, how do we do this? Can't put a button on top of it, I don't know. Shit, how do we do that? So once you enable the drag, allows Windows to drag the mouse with its left mouse over the exposed area. So, right, what did I do with the knob? Did I create another? So I've got a canvas background, which is that. We've got top button canvas. Oh. Right, you can't see that. It's hidden. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Top buttons canvas. So that's up there. I don't know where that is. 390. Oh, height 20. Height 200. You can't see it. Here's the TX meter canvas. Then we've got any other canvas? No. Oh, here's a canvas. The knob area. That one's got a canvas on top. So it's got no. Oh, background is transparent. That's what we want. We'll just create a canvas over top of there, make it transparent. Then we can attach the mouse down stuff to that. Yeah, so we'll leave that other one alone. Rig canvas, we'll take that off there. Leave that alone entirely. And what we'll do is create a little canvas. Yeah, so that's that doing over there. Right, we'll create a canvas, but we need to put it. So that canvas is over there, so we could just as well put one over there. And it's canvas left. Where's the main canvas? Width 120. Yeah, it's using canvas left. That's strange, isn't it? Oh well, we'll do another one. We'll do another one. Let's cause this format. All this AI built in, it can't even sort that out. That's to pile it all to the left. What is it doing? Right, so we're going to call this A button. A button canvas. There you go. And the width, well, we'll make it pink, not transparent. And we need to do canvas. Hey, oh, sorry. That canvas is part of the other canvas. That's the end of that canvas. Right, that's not this canvas. So we need to put this. I need to put that inside the other canvas. But then we need to get rid of this canvas. And now it's gonna get ahead and gone a bit silly. Like that. So we'll give a space, that's right. So this is the A button canvas. There's the colour. We need to move it across. So let's get it over here, over the A. Down a bit. That's close, no cigar. Down a bit more. Eight, that'll do, and over a bit. 7, 6. I need it to make it pink. Okay. Let's go 7, 6, 4, 6, okay, 5, 6, and the width needs to be a lot less. 30, 40, 42, 44. Yeah, and the height, it's not too bad. Actually, it's not too bad, is it? Needs to go down a little bit. Top needs to come down to 30. What's that like? Is that over there? Needs to be a bit wider. Move it over the left over a bit more. So 8. What's that like? A bit wider. Width 46. So that's our click area. Is that okay? Yeah. So that'll be button A. Let's do again the same for B. Oh, it's done it again, and same for C. Okay, so we've got B button, C button. We've just got to move them across a bit now. So left, we'll go 2, too much, 210, 210. What's that like? I can't see it. Can't actually see it now. Oh, let's go up a bit. Canvas top, let's go back to 100. That's too wide, that one needs to come over a bit. So left needs to be say 2 04. Who's that? Can't see. No, a little bit too far. Need to go over and slightly smaller. So left, over. So let's go over. So 6, and it's too wide. So the width on that button is smaller. So let's go 4.2. No, 4.4. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and back down to 30. Yeah, so that's that one. And the next one. The next one. Over to C. So we're going to go left. I don't know, say 200. No. Almost. Let's go up a bit. Right, we need to go left. About too much for. Yeah. Is that okay? It's a bit wide. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe 5, yeah, then down, back to 30. Okay, so we've got our 3 buttons. We don't need the preview. Oh yeah, we need to do preview mouse down because it's on top of another one. Mouse move, we don't need to move it. So we don't need those two, just need a mouse up. Is it mouse down or mouse up? Let's just do mouse down for now. And oh, the cat's joined me. Sat on. The cat's on top of the chair. Hello, cat. You come to join the live stream? Right. Okay. So. Right. So it's not that one anymore. No, that's not the. Right. So I need to change that to. Sorry, that there, and that needs to be B button canvas. That needs to be C button canvas. Okay, so we've got those. That's great. So we need a go to definition. We need another one. Go to definition. Another one. Go to definition. So there's our A, B, and C buttons. So we need to just put a little thing in there for now. So clicked A, clicked B, clicked C. There you go. Right. Okay. Is that enough? Let's see. Let's build it. So still should be able to drag it. And obviously we've got to make them transparent. Right. Have I just run it? Oh yeah, I've just built it successfully. So we run it, and we're going to see pink now. So if I click that one, nothing. Oh, or is it there and it's just scrolling too far up? I can't tell. Preview mouse down. That's weird, isn't it? Oh, I know. Let's just go to definition, see what we're doing. Oh, we've got to do e-handled is true. That's right. Capture mouse. Oh, that's for dragging. Mouse move. Mouse up. Yeah, I just got to do e-handled equals true. Right, so we've got it, because otherwise it'll bubble down to the. That's not it. E.handled equals true. So we've handled the mouse click. Don't bubble it down to the next layer. Okay, same with all these. We don't want to bubble it down to the one below it. The event, because the events they can go from one thing to the next, down through the layers of graphics, controls, whatever it is. So we've got that. Can't see anything about clicking. It's scrolling up very quickly. So, It's scrolling up quickly. So I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can see any clicked here. It goes up that it's streaming loads of stuff down it. Tell you what, let's put loads of these characters in. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can see it then. It's too quick for the eye, I think, or it's not clicking. Time we got 10 to 10. It's not too bad. No drop frames. Streaming for 2 hours. Alright, here we go. No, there's nothing. Oh, there was one. I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, it's there, but it's not. Right, so maybe we're doing the mouse down. Preview mouse down. I think we need to do mouse up. Let's do mouse up. Preview mouse up. No, doesn't like that. Oh, it is. Is there any more preview stuff? Preview. Drag in to drop. Key down, key up. Mouse down, mouse left button down. Mouse left button up, mouse move. Mouse up, mouse right button, mouse wheel. I don't know. Let's just do a. Could do a mouse left button down, but mouse preview mouse up. Let's try that one. Let's just say there, modify, preview. Which one did we just do? We did the A, so let's say this one's going to preview mouse button up. Clicked. Right, okay, let's give that a try. Oh, the cat's behind me. Hello, cat. The cat's here for once. You're on the live stream, do you know? Right, anyway. I don't know if it's clicking or whether it's just scrolling up or not doing it. It's just turning it out. Oh, there was more to it, wasn't there? You got to capture it. You've got to capture something. Hang on. Right, preview mouse button up. Go to definition. Release mouse capture. Get position. Capture the mouse. Right. I don't know. What is capture mouse? Attempts to force capture of the mouse to this element. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we need that as well. Yeah. Right, okay, we'll try it. Right, so we'll attempt to capture the mouse to this element. I don't know if you can put it in there or not. Maybe that's what we need, because it's missing it. It's not capturing it all the time. You have to click it a few times. So maybe. Right. So we click that. Nothing. So that worked. I ain't got a clue, mate. Seemed to work better when it's mouse down. Let's try mouse up. What else we got? Have we got a mouse? Let's try. Oh, we need to do preview, I think. Preview, left mouse button down. Right, okay. Let's put that one in instead. I don't know, maybe it's just not working. Let's get rid of that one. Go to that one. Okay, let's just do that. We'll leave the other one there. I think that capture the mouse. I don't know. Let's just try it. It's funny stuff, this canvas on top of canvas on top of canvas. So we can drag it. I felt sure that was going to work then. It's not having it. Not having it at all. Why not? Let's take that off. E handled equals true. Maybe that's it. That stops it bubbling down, so we need to say we've handled it. Alright, so we drag and... Oh, I saw something there. Yeah, there it is. It's definitely there, but whether it's any good or not, I don't know. Right, let's just take the E-handled off, see what happens. Probably won't take any notice of it at all then. Because it's not a UI button, it's not a button. No, it won't do anything there. So we need the E-handled equals true. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to start it off. So we find the button, that one. So there's your stack panel. Button start, click. Oh, it's the middle button there. So we need to go to that one and copy that over to this one. See if we can run it from that button. That's it. Just see if it runs it, or if it misses it. You might have to click a few times. That's no good. Right, so we've got that there. We're going to start off the scan. Here we go. Okay, that worked. So it does seem to work. Yeah, it does seem to work. So all I've got to do is make them transparent. Right, let's make that one transparent. Not pink, transparent. Okay, so we should be able to just click on it and start it off. Alright, here we go. So I can drag it and yeah. So it does work, so I don't know why I was trying to print an output. It seemed, I don't know, maybe it just scrolled it right up too quick. There's no animation effect on it. You could do something like put a drop shadow on it or something, or darken it slightly. What happens when you press one of these buttons? I don't know. Just bleeps at you. So I suppose we ought to have a bleep on it, but anyway. Right, so that's okay. So we can turn. We can do transparent on that as well, and this one. So you want the graphic underneath to come through. So preview left button, left mouse button down. We want that one. Probably mouse down would be the same. Alright, so we've got all them there now. Okay. Right, I don't know what's going on eBay. Right, so we've got these three buttons. Oh, we've got another button. A clarifier and a function. We'll have them for now. So we can get rid of these buttons now. Yeah, these horrible ones. But you don't know what they do. So we'll have to put a tooltip. Oh, we need to put a scan thing above it. That's right. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get rid of this button now. These three. Get rid of the stack panel. We don't need it. Do we need it? Say visibility is collapsed. So it's still there, but it's collapsed. You can't click on it, you can't see it. It's out the way. There we go. So we've got the button there. So if we have a tooltip over it, at least that'll show you something. Right, let's get a tooltip over it. Should be able to do a tooltip here. tool tip. Oops, what are we going to call this tool tip? Scan. But it'll have a little legend above it anyway. Right, let's see if it gives us a tooltip. Yeah, scan. And we want the scan logo. We need to say scan there. It's like it does on the real one. Start it scanning. So we need to be able to put the frequencies in, start and end, or select the band. I'll do one and 6. Needs to count them up, so it says it's found so and so. Then when it plays them back, it seems to show you which one you're on. Or doing that so you know you can go to it and select it. So one of these buttons, so you'll have a memory mode, but it won't be a radio memory, it'll be a software memory of the ones it's scanned. So when you press one of the buttons, the memory or one of these, it'll show you play. You should be able to just go through each one. So when you're going up and down, you're changing, not VFO, you're changing memories, yeah. Yeah, I suppose I better look at the phone. New message. Bid received. Shit. Your order has been updated. Okay. What's this message? I'll get in the post first thing in the morning, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Colin, someone call Colin. Order update, new message. Okay, selling. Bids received. Oh, someone's bid on the Amiga dongle. It's gone up to £1.98. Wow. That costs that much for one display, and there's 3 displays in it and 3 25-pin D ports and a shell and a PCB. Needs to go a bit higher, yeah. Oh well. Right, what is going on? Yeah, so we can get the button. What's the thumbnail say? Integrating the buttons. Right, so we've almost done that, but not quite. Oh, why is this? Oh, it's not dragging no more. Why not? What am I looking at? Oh, I'm no longer dragging. What have I done to my dragging? Have I broke my dragging? So I was dragging there. So I'm dragging, and I'm doing that, and I'm dragging, I'm doing that, and I do that. Oh, I can't drag while I'm doing that. Why is that then? Why can't I drag while I'm scanning? I've turned something off, haven't I? Oh, sorry, I know why. I'm doing it async. It won't let me drag while I'm scanning. That's weird. So when it stops, will it let me? It should do. So it's searching through the memories now. Searching through the memories. That's turn something serial. Actually, if I stop it debugging, it'll speed it up as well. A bit. Oh, it's finished. So can I now drag again? No. That's weird. So what have I done to my... What have I done to it? So we click on this. E and equals true. Seek stations. Found stations count. Right, okay. So I'll go to this. Right, stop the serial loop. Set the RF gain. Activate, add the station. And then scan, start the serial loop, scan the stations. Found, so it scans the station, stops the serial loop. Does all this, starts a serial loop. Go to definition, task run serial loop. Something cancel, yeah. So why do I stopping me dragging? No, I've never had that before, have I? I must have captured something. I must have altered something down here in one of the captured the mouse. Preview, mouse down, mouse up, mouse click. Oh, enable drag, mouse up. So there we're dragging. Enable drag is false. I don't know where it's gone wrong. Oh, only this captured. Yeah. Oh, it's captured the mouse. We need to do... Do we need to capture the mouse? Yeah. No, I don't know if we need to capture the mouse. Maybe we haven't released the mouse again. That's why it stopped dragging. Yeah, I think that's got to be it. It's got to be. So we're able to drag. We're able to do that. And if we start the thing, we can't drag yet. So, and we can't... Oh, we can still do that though. So we should be able to still drag. That is weird. So that didn't really have any effect. So E handle equals true. Oh, unless one of these is overtaking. Ah, I know what it is because we've got a preview. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it is now. Release mouse capture, mouse up. Right, so we need to release it when we do a mouse up. Maybe. So do that one there. Mouse up. Oh, we're doing mouse up. So it needs to be mouse down, doesn't it? Yeah, so we probably want... Preview, left mouse button, down, mouse button up. Right, okay. All this to get a click. I don't think it's that though. I don't think it's that because we took it out. So we want mouse button down. We've got left mouse button down, and we want a mouse button up. Mouse button down, mouse button up. So we need a capture the mouse. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I see. Hang on. Mouse up. No, that's the old one. We're not using that. So we weren't using it. I don't think we need that. We don't need it at all, I don't think. No. So we've got let's get rid of that noise a minute. Right, I've done all this stuff before in my other programs, but so we've got the mouse up, the handle is through, so I don't know. Let's move all that to mouse button up. See if that makes any difference. Oh, it's going to complain now. Oh no. Right, so we can drag it around. Oh, what's happened? I did that and it's all gone off. That's weird. Everything shut down there when I circled it. Windows 10 thinking I'm trying to do something. Right, so we can do all that. And we can click this button maybe. No, didn't click it. Right, so what have we got going on? Right, we've got a mouse down and a mouse up. Doesn't like doing the mouse up. Ah, I know why. No. That's most strange, isn't it? Right, let's ask ChatGPT what it reckons. No, let's ask Gemini. Gemini, ChatGPT's gone a bit sick on me. Right, C sharp, presentation, canvas, on a canvas, mouse, click the mouse, yeah, canvas, mouse left button down, and then you got point E position, get the click coordinates related to the canvas, do something with the coordinates, draw a circle, position the elements, add it. No, I don't want to do none of that. Why is it showing me that for? Hit test in the background, no. Click will pass through the canvas to whatever's behind it. Always use transparent if you want to. I want it to look empty but still respond to clicks. Point return to the treats the upper left corner of the canvas as 0. Then index of the other shapes. Now capture the mouse. If you are implementing dragging, you should call capture the mouse inside the mouse. The mouse down. Mouse keeps receiving movement data. Right, I got you. So we don't need that for mouse click. Difference between a mouse down and a preview. Mouse down. Mouse down bubbles up. Starts from the specific item click that moves up to the canvas. Mouse preview mouse down tunnels down, starts from the window and moves down to the specific item. Use this if you want the canvas to intercept clicks before they reach buttons or shapes inside it. Right, so maybe I just need a mouse down then. Bubbles up, starts from the specific item clicked and moves up. No, we don't want that because the moves up. Yeah, so we want this one. That's right. Preview mouse down. Okay. Right, let's just do the preview mouse down then. Preview mouse down. Let's get rid of the other one. Preview mouse down. Okay. Let's go over to this one. Preview mouse down. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, so we've got what we want. I won't do a seek. I will, but I'll only seek a small amount. Let's start with 3, 7. So I'll just scan a little bit. So make it quicker, so we're testing. Alright, let's see what's going on. Build errors. Preview mouse down. Oh. Preview mouse down. So we can drag it around, do that, and we can click start the scan, and it's finished. Now we can no longer, I can still do that, but I can no longer drag after that's finished. That is a weird one. Right, did it mention e-handled? Hang on. Don't think it showed me. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Mouse left button down. Oh. Preview mouse down. So it didn't have to handle anything. Oh, that was mouse left button down. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's get rid of the E handled. I don't think it works. Let's try it. It did actually work. Ah, there we go. Oh, I've just done it again. I just closed everything down. When I shook that around, I shook this around, yeah, so I don't need to do the... That's fair enough. That's much simpler than it, so get rid of the E-handled. When did I get an idea how to use E-handled? I used to use that for some reason. Maybe, I don't know, can't remember. Anyway, so that makes it simpler. So preview mouse down. Okay, let's do the same with all three. Let's see if we can differentiate between the and this one. Let's see. Okay. So, I'll tell you what, we'll have a different frequency for each one. That'll be good, won't it? Temporary just for now. So I'll just copy this into here. Into these two buttons. We'll scan different bands. That'll be interesting. So we'll use the one to scan 7 megahertz. Oh no, let's go 1.4, so 7, 3, 5, 2, 3, I don't know, let's say 7, 3, 5, yeah. 3, 7. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll go there to there. Oh no, let's do 7. 7, I don't know, 7, 100. 7, 1, 2, 3, that's it. And we want 7, 200. So 7, that's it. And that one can stay where it is. Now let's start something else. 14, 1. And we'll stop at that one. Yeah, that'll do. Right, here we go then. So we should be able to scan 3 different bands now. That'll be good. So let's start it off. So click this one. Of course the knob's not moving around as fast as this, but anyway. Right, it's now switching through the ones it's found. It's found only 3. Oh, it only found 3. Ah, because the signal strength is low. What we need to do is be able to click the signal strength we want before we scan. Let's try the next one. Oh, it stopped. I can no longer, I can do that, I can't drag again. What have I done? That's weird as hell, isn't it? Oh, left button down. Hang on. Preview, mouse down. Ah. Something weird here. Preview. Why was it running it then? Oh, it must have. Ah, it's got these. I've still got these old ones. That's why. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I've got some old bits in there. Right, so what I need to do is rename these. Mouse down. Mouse down. That's it. Now that's going to work. That's okay. I was wondering what was going on again. We were back to stopping dragging again. Build errors. Preview. Oh, what have I done? Mouse. Are you still there, cat? Oh, have you just got back up, or have you just been there all the while? Don't know. Cat. Nelly the cat. Right, here we go. So, scan that one. I'm still dragging. I can't actually stop it. What happens if I click that now? Is it going to go nuts? I don't know what will happen if I do that. It should just I don't know. No, it shouldn't do anything, but I don't know. Let's try it. Oh. That's gone nuts. Collection was modified, yeah. Now you've got to lock. You've got to lock then while it's scanning. So we need a bool at the top. Right, so we want a bool or boolean is scanning equals false. Right, so while is scanning. So as soon as we scan, alright, seek active stations. So we've got to make that is scanning equals true. Okay. Why can't it find that? Oh, public. Is scanning equals true. So we're scanning. And we are also playing. Let's just say we're scanning now. Scanning equals true. So when we finished, we're no longer scanning. False. I can also put one up there, but it will be false. Okay, so we've got that there. So go over to here and seek active stations. Right, so we can just do it from here. So when we go into scan, we'll do an if is scanning. If he is scanning, return, and then make each scanning equals true. So we've just come out of it. If someone tries to scan again, and we need to do yeah, in case you want to execute this on its own. Oops. If is scanning if I'm scanning return. Right. Okay, let's give it a go. Right, so let's scan. Try and scan again. No, we can't scan again or nothing. We can't do more scanning until it's finished. 22:32. Streaming for nearly 3 hours. Right, so we've got 13 things we've picked up, and let's scan B. Just picking up a few. $180. Ah, what's going on? Why didn't it play back then? Or did it? No. Oh. 134. Right, so it's not playing them back. Why would you not play it back? Let's try that one. Yeah, I think I know what it is. It's found 8 stations. It's found a few more. Right, it's not playing them back. Because, let's have a look why. Let's find out why. If O is scanning equals false. Ah, that's why. Because I'm still scanning at that point. That needs to be before there. That's why. Okay. Is scanning equals false. Right, okay, that's it. That'll work now. So the only thing is we've got the step, but we haven't got the signal strength. I thought we had the signal. Oh no, the signal strength is built in here. S meter. Yeah, here it is. So what we could do is putting that in there. Right, serial port. Start frequency, end frequency step. Label found. Right, so we want in here int signal strength. Signal strength. So what is it called? Threshold. Signal threshold. We'll call it. Signal strength threshold. Okay. So we'll go down to here. I will put that in there. Nope, that didn't work out. Why not? No. What's gone wrong? Signal strength threshold. Okay. Signal strength equals last. Alright, okay. That's it. So we need to go over to, doesn't need a threshold on there, no. So save that, and we need to put a signal strength in here. So this one, the band is a slightly, so we need to put, I'm going to say, I don't know, let's just have a quick look. On to 80 meters. Right, my aerial's not really good, so it's averaging a 3 or a 4. There's something there though. Let's say 3. And let's go to the next one. Alright, that's a 7. Seven, 8, so let's just say an 8. And the next one. Oh, that's the old one. Shit. Hang on. That's a 3. That's an 8. And this one is 14. I say 6. 6 on that one. Okay, and that's the old button that can get lost now. We've got rid of that. Oh no, it's still there. It's still there, but it's collapsed. So we're going to have to get rid of those buttons. There they are. Let's just get rid of them. Goodbye buttons. Can always make some more if we need them back again. And it probably won't like the fact that some of the stuff's missing. Oh no, it won't make no difference. Top mouse canvas. I don't think there's any more buttons here anyway. No, there's no more buttons. Oh yeah, there they are. Start button, stop button. Gone. Oh shit, I've just got rid of one of the buttons that was... Hang on. I've got rid of one of the buttons that was doing something. Toggling the fast slow mode on. Okay, so I've actually got rid of something I needed to keep. Right, undo. What have I just undone? Hang on. Undo. Undo. Control Z. Right, start button. No, it wasn't one of them. Let's just get rid of that noise. Do cat, so it wasn't one of them. So Control Z. Start seat button, click that. That wasn't it. Right, so it wasn't any of them. Right, so we can actually get rid of them. Rig canvas, left mouse button down. Top cam. Rig canvas, left mouse button down. Have we even got one of them? Rig canvas, mouse down, mouse up. So we don't have a left mouse button down. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and what's that? VK knob. So I got rid of one of the buttons that we needed really. There must have been a program here I ran. Where is it? That's the dictionary. Set RF gain. Oh, it's a fast slow, wasn't it? Frequency 8. S meter, TRXC. I don't know. I don't know. Lost it now. It's not there. Station seek. Okay. So can I undo this? Control Z, put the buttons back. Right, so fast normal, click. Go to definition. There it is, it was still there. Yeah, so we've got the fast normal. Oh, it just changes the tuning step, yeah. Okay, so I need to keep get rid of two of the buttons. For now. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. Alright, I'll go to I'll have a little break and then we'll put this, hang on. Put that visible again. And we'll put the fast normal up onto that button up there somehow. Maybe. Right, back in a second. Gotta go for an intro. Hello. Hello, cat. We got a cat. Shit. Goodbye, cat. Oh my god. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, I don't know. So we got this button. We might as well mask it up there. The trouble is, it's not showing us a lot. I have got some extra buttons that don't seem to work out good. Right, so okay, we'll put a canvas up the top. I'll come up to the top though. We'll go up here because we'll do it in the order. We'll do it in the order. So this is going to be called fast button. Oh, it's a fast normal button. I don't know, fast button. Fast button canvas. We'll have to make it pink so we can find it and move it up. Right, okay. That's not bad actually. So we need to left it 80 more, so 300, 320, 30. Now it's too big, too high. Height, so 15. Oops, not 100. Yeah, we'll probably get away with that. Let's go top. Can we go minus? I don't know if we can go minus 10. Yeah, minus 15. I just want to see get it lined up. So it needs to go left a little bit more. That's not too bad. Oh, it's a bit too far over, yeah. So 38. What's that like? Yeah, that's alright. 38. No, a bit less. 36. Yeah, down. Less width. The width needs to come down a little bit. 34. 33. 32. There we go. So put it back down to 0. That's a bit too high. Yeah, we could live with that. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I could click and drag it there. Needs to have, yeah, it's a bit high. Let's go 12, 11, 10. 10. Can you get to it to click it? Yeah, probably. Actually, let's make it 12. Right, so that's fine. I'll make it transparent again. Okay, there's your button. So we need to create a new definition, and we need to swap out the whatever that is. Go to definition. Let's just swallow the whole thing off there and go down the bottom. Put it in there, but get rid of this and this. That's it. Okay, get rid of the space. Right, so we're on here. Fast button canvas preview mouse down. Right, so that'll do the same as what we're after. And we can get rid of that button. And if we're getting rid of that, we could probably shrink this down a bit. But we'll probably put some stuff in here, a drop down list. As it's creating the list of scanned stations, it'll put them here with the frequency and the S meter reading. And then you can click on it and go straight to it. Yeah. That'll be for another day though. That'll be another day's one. So we'll leave that there. Let's build it. Build is successful. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we need a way of stopping the scan as well. So we go like that. We're doing tens or hundreds. We click that button. FST comes on. We're going in the hundreds. That's it. Click it again. It's off. Yeah, so we've got a button. They don't fast normal. So we could put a tooltip on there. Where are we? So let's have a tooltip. Tooltip, and this is going to be fast stroke normal. And right, so we could do a tooltip on down here as well. So this will be scan 80 meters, and we'll have another tooltip down here. Scan 40 meters. And this one, scan 20 meters. There we go. Okay, so we've got some tool tips. So we've got scan 80, scan 40, scan 20, fast normal. Right, what do we want to scan? 80? I want to put the proper bands in off the frequency though. Oh, that's twice that fell over, and two live streams. Twice I've done the same thing with this patch lead. Right. Yeah, so we're 3 hours in. Let's just set the bounds. So you could do a left click and a right click, but then you start having to explain what the left and right click does. I need an escape key, so we need some information on here as well another day. And an escape key to stop it scanning. So 35 to 3800. Oh, we haven't got the other button. I'll do all that another day. Can't do it all in a day. Right. That's still scanning, is it? Oh, 383. Right, I must have set that too low then. Yeah, I'll set it too low. So the A button, yeah, that's 3's too low. Let's say 5. 5, 8 and 6. These will change anyway. Yeah, we need to be able to set that and change it. Yeah, still finding a few stronger signals. Yeah, basically working. Right, that's finished. Let's scan the next one. So we've got a lot to do, but once we've got the function there, we need to be able to stop it and switch to the channel. Yeah, because I can't actually stop it now. Right, so I'll stop it and start it, and oh, we need to do the power button as well. Yeah, could do with the power button being done. I think I better do that before I stop. Let's do this one. Yeah, at least the radio hasn't gone into transmit since I've stopped using the txcat command. Randomly going to transmit, that's fine. Right, okay, let's do a close down then. While we're that one there, we need a rectangle over that. So we want that's it there. We copy that. We'll stick it. We'll put it above. No, we'll put it below. Okay, so this is the close button. Close button. Okay, so close or power off. Power off. Yeah, it could be lock as well, but yeah, power off. Tooltip power off. Okay, we'll call it power off button. Power off button. Right. So I'll go to that definition. No, we won't, not yet. Let's make it pink. Right, so we're pink. We've got to move it over. Canvas left. 38. No, it's going to have to be 410. Let's go up a bit. Minus 15. So we'll get that over a bit more. 4, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, that'll do. 4, 2. The width. Let's go over. Let's go to 6. No, 5. Yeah, 5. No, 4. And change the width to 44. Is that enough? Yeah, too much. Yeah, let's leave it at 44. Right, so bring it back down to 0. That'll do, and transparent. Okay, and go over to this. Go to the definition, and we need to close it, so close. There should be a closing, close. Okay. Save everything and run it. I should be able to close the app now without having to right click and shut down the task. So, oh, Metro closing, closed. Cannot set visibility or call show dialog box while he's closing. Right, okay, fair enough. So, Metro closing, how do we close it? What have we got going on here? Let's have a look. We've got show loaded, a window closing. Right. So, how do we do that? Using XAML window closing event. How to close from code behind. It's just close, isn't it? This dot close triggers the closing and the closed events. That's what I thought. Right, closing, Windows closing, Windows closing stops the window from closing. Close, hide, no, show, we want it to close. Oh, application current shut. If you want to close the entire application or all windows. Right, application current shutdown. Okay, we could try that. Occurs when close is called, but before it finish. Yes, set it cancels true. Close occurs. Right, let's try application. Let's try this one. Not that one. So we've got a close on. Oh, it's already closed. So it should close once it was already closed. So right, maybe I can do an application shutdown then instead. Right, let's try it. Try it, see if it likes it. And that's right, so we got that there. Can I close it? No. Right, because we're closing it from... Yeah, we've got a different way of closing it. What are you supposed to do then? Cannot set visibility or visible or call show, close or... Yeah, while the window is closing. Okay. Right, fair play. Right. Can I copy that? Copy details. The error you're seeing is a classic infinite loop. Cannot call close while Windows close. What happens? You're calling this close inside the closing event handler. The logic trap. Yeah, the user or code triggers a close. The closing event fires inside the event. Your code calls close. WPF tries to start the closing process again. How to fix it? Don't call the close here. Scenario B, you want the prompt to user first. E-handled equals true, stops the user closing process safely. Right. So you can stop it closing. Exit button, this close. Right, just take one of them out then. Okay. Right, let's just take one of them out then. Right, let's just take that one out. We need to stop the serial though. Stop the serial. And shut it down. Will it have time to stop it and shut it down? Or will it be too much? Right, so stop it. Okay, that stopped. Try it again. That's pretty quick. Right, so... Okay, so we should end up with just this. We've got to do the LED yet when it receives a signal. Yeah, when you transmit it goes red, so that's next time. Anyway, let's save it all and close it and run it on its own. Right, let's run it on its own. Here we go. There it is. I'll just put it over top of that a minute. Oh, still showing this. Hang on. Yeah, I've got a bit of a grey edge around this. Right, how do I do this? Oh, I'll tell you what, let's just move it up there. Right, so these are just pictures, this is the real one. Okay, so we'll do a scan of, what are we going to scan? 7 meters? 40 meters. I've got to move all this around. There must be a lot of noise. Oh, yeah, you go, yeah. 73. Andy. Yeah, have a good one, mate. I'm going off in a minute anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to get that close button working. So we've got 3, and we need to put the info here, like the band and there's lots of more work to do. We've got that button working, that one. We've got the fast, slow button working. What happens if I press that now? Can I press that now? Oh, you can. You can actually press that now, look. So I should be able to cancel the exit the function if the stop button's pressed. Yeah, I can still do that even while it's cycling through them. That's weird, isn't it? I can change the freak even while it's going through them. What it needs to show you which one it's on. It's 4.8. There's someone on 4.8. So I need to be able to stop the scan. See, when I do that, it should stop the scan, shouldn't it? So I could keep going back to 4.8. It will stop in a minute when it gets to. There's quite a lot of stuff in there though. The signal level is too slow. It's a bit mad. Is it finished? No. No, not quite. If your signal level, your trigger threshold is too low, it just picks up noise. So we need to do something clever to... I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to click through a few of the channels. Go halfway between the start and end frequency. Then go back a quarter of the way and then 3/4 of the way. And just find out what the S-meter reading is for them 4. And then add an S-meter reading on top and set that as the scan. So it sets the noise level. So this should be finished in a minute. So at the minute I haven't got a way of cancelling. I need a cancel. I'll put a button there with the cancel so you can stop. Right, it's finished now. So if I go back to, hang on, 4.8 wasn't it? Someone on 4.8. And it's automatically raised the what's it up for me as well. So I'm going to have to turn that down. At the end of the scan it puts it up to, because I'm working on it, I don't want the noise. Where's he gone? So, oh, I should give him a shout really, but I'm only on 5 watts. I'll give him a shout. He won't hear me on 5 watts. Golf 7, Uniform India Victor. Kakaracha. I don't know what language that is. They're coming in pretty strong. 20 plus. Jesus. Yeah. So I found them. No, I definitely. The scan works. It definitely found people. But it'd be nice to have a list. Right, let's try 14. Yeah, the signal level's too low with the noise. I don't know why it's finding loads of them. So what would be nice if it gave you a list and then you could just click on the one you think you wanted to go to. Yeah, it's all next time anyway. It's getting late. It is getting late. Can I shut off before we've... yeah. Okay. That is gonna be it for tonight. So I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. 73.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.